Good morning. It's Friday, and I have a studio full of princesses, Rose Festival princesses, that is. I'm going to start talking with Leslie here, who you're the coordinator, right?
Court chair.
The princess. We just call you the princess coordinator. I like that better.
Well, I like to say the chief princess wrangler, but
there you
know.
Oh, I like that. Wrangler. I like that word. I'm going to start using that. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good. You guys are visiting out here from the Portland area. You came out yesterday.
Came down yesterday, did a tour around Astoria, met with the Astoria Court and the Scandinavian Summer Festival Court.
Aha.
And they rode the trolley, and we went to the Maritime Museum and stopped by one of the senior centers, and then hung out in Seaside a little bit. Had dinner there, and then spent the night in Cannon Beach.
Nice. And then made your way down here early this morning.
Made our way down here early, yes.
So we were talking before we went on the air that the last, what did you call it? The ceremony.
The last selection was Thursday before spring break.
So it's been a while.
It's been a while.
And what have these busy girls been doing?
They have been learning everything they need to know about being a princess, from dining etiquette, how to eat bread, how to get out of cars, how to shake hands. They learned how to mingle. They learned how to do the princess wave.
Elbow, wrist, wrist,
elbow, wrist, yes.
Yeah.
They learned how to write thank you notes, business etiquette, how to talk to the media. They learned about the organizations that partner with the Rose Festival, the Royal Rosarians and the Rose Society. So we spend the month of April doing fittings and teaching them everything we need them to know before we take them out on the road.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff.
And most of them have finished school already?
Their last day of school was Wednesday.
Wow.
And so they're out for the rest of the school year.
That means they have to have an accelerated school program, right, then, to get them out that early?
Well, between March and that date, after their announcement, we expect them to work with their teachers and their counselors to ensure that they can get everything done that they need to get done by that last day of school. Their grades are frozen on that date. So whatever grade they have at that point is what they have. They can't go down, but if they have time, which we tell them they really don't have time to do schoolwork after we start travel, they could bring their grade up if they needed to. But it's just tough because they're really busy.
I was going to say, and then I'm sure some of them have extracurricular activities that they have going on, choir or band or stuff like that, right?
Some of that, but when they sign on for this, they pretty much give that up. So a lot of them have AP exams that they're going to be going to in the next couple of weeks. And of course, graduations and proms, we let them go to those.
Oh, sure.
But a lot of other things they forego so that they can travel with the court.
And the festival is when? The Rose
Starts
Festival?
May 25th with opening night fireworks and the city fair opening, and goes through Sunday, June 10th. I think it's the 10th.
Hold on. Yes, that is Sunday, June 10th.
Sunday, June 10th, yes. And so 3 parades and 3 weeks of city fair. And
then the queen is crowned on the 10th?
The 9th.
Oh, the 9th.
Saturday, June 9th at 8:30 a.m. in the Memorial Coliseum.
Yikes. And is that when the parade happens too?
The parade will start at 10.
Gotcha. So that happens.
We crown the queen. We get them on the float, and then the walk comes through the Coliseum. So the grand floor walk, and then the parade comes through.
And then, am I correct in that sometimes we see some of them in our parade, in the June Dairy Parade?
The queen sometimes is in the parade, depending upon if she's in town.
Right.
What her schedule is. Yes.
Very cool. Well, let's get some of these girls in here.
Okay.
We will trade seats because we got to get everybody in. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Oh, make sure you talk right into that mic.
Good morning.
Look, it's right at your perfect mouth height. And your name is?
My name is Luce.
And you are?
I am a senior at Lincoln.
Fabulous. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. Why'd you want to become a Rose? I keep wanting to say June Dairy Princess, and I'm really sorry if I say that because that's what we do around here, and we just had that. Why did you want to be a Rose Festival princess?
I grew up in Portland and I was born there, so I definitely grew up going to the festival and seeing all of the princesses, and they were always just those role models and older girls that you would see, and I just grew up with that being the person that I wanted to be
kind of
someday.
idolizing that.
Right. And just the opportunity to be able to do things like this and represent my school and my community and my city is, to me, so amazing. So that's why I wanted to join.
What's been your favorite part so far?
One of my favorite parts. Oh, there's been so many.
I'm sure you guys get real close, right? Like
yes,
as a team.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's been one of my favorite parts so far is been able to get close to all these different people, like the princesses, and they're all waving to me right now, and the people who support the court, and also my mentor. We work with Unitas Credit Union in Portland, and they provide mentors for all of the girls when we get paired with someone. And my mentor, her name is Catherine, and she's been so amazing. We've gone on a hike together, and we got to eat, and she's just so fun. And it's really nice to be able to have someone like that to kind of pick her brain and ask her those things about, I mean, I'm 18 and I'm just graduating high school and I'm about to start the rest of my life, and she's been through so much of that already, and so it's really nice to have someone like that to be able to have that partnership.
I just
and have
sent
that
someone
mentorship.
a picture that said, "Don't grow up, it's a trap," because it is.
That's exactly what she told me.
Adulting is not all it's cracked up to be. And your name is, ma'am?
Oh, my name is Cash Imani Thomas, and I'm a senior.
I love it. You guys already know what I'm going to ask. You're a senior at what school?
I'm a senior at Jefferson High School.
Perfect. And what's been your favorite part of this whole process?
My favorite part has been, I will have to say, dining etiquette, because I just love it because it's so proper, and you don't get to learn it every day.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you sit down in a formal dining setting and you're like, why do I have 5 forks? I mean, not 5 forks, but yeah. And there's all this silverware, so you get to learn that. That's kind of cool. And why did you want to become a princess?
I wanted to become a princess because growing up, sometimes like you didn't get the variation of faces, and over the years, like of course that's changed. But I was like, I wanted to be one of those variated faces that young girls get to see, and it was our first formal meeting, and one of the parents, like, they came up and they told me that their 8-year-old daughter is like, they saw me on TV and they're like, I want to be her. And I was like, yes,
I
made
it. And what are your plans after all this is over? Are you going to college? Are you both going to college?
Yes, I'm going to Portland State.
Oh, nice.
Because I want to do the social work program, because I want to become a clinical social worker.
Very cool. And what about you, Luce?
I'm going to the University of Washington in Seattle and hoping to study math.
Very nice. Okay. In the interest of time, we're going to bring some more folks in here. And while that's happening, I'm going to take a quick break. Where do you go to find almost anything you need for home improvement? I'll tell you where. Rosenberg's. Rosenberg's has been your local connection for anything you need to build and finish your house to perfection. Carpet, cabinets, paint, electrical, plumbing, nuts and bolts, fencing, windows, doors, and so much more. All those items in one place, but that's only part of the story. What really makes Rosenberg's your stop for home improvement is their people. Their knowledgeable, friendly staff is there to help you through any project. Any question, from what paint you should use to how to install a new shower valve, you can get the help you need to do it right the first time. Stop by Rosenberg's today to rediscover what you've known all along. It's better to shop local and work with great people you can see every day. Build it, plumb it, wire it, paint it. Rosenberg Builder Supply, Tillamook. So we're talking with all the Rose Festival princesses this morning. And now sitting in front of me is Melissa and Jennifer. Hello. I like that you guys are giving yourselves a little pep there before you start talking. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Melissa, tell me your grade and where are you from? What school?
Hi, I am from Grant High School. I am a senior.
Fabulous. And what has been your favorite part of being a princess?
My favorite part so far has been getting to know the whole court. And today was our first time where we got to have kind of like a big sleepover at the beach.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really nice.
Those are always fun.
Did
anybody actually get sleep?
Kind of.
What'd you say?
Oh, no, we did.
Oh.
I think we definitely got a good night's sleep because we knew we had to get up early.
True,
So
I know.
we planned well, but we had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Cool. And why'd you want to be a princess?
I wanted to be a princess because my freshman year I sat through my first Rose Festival assembly, and the princess that year was Olivia Berry, and I was really inspired by her speech, and I thought that could be me in 4 years.
Yeah.
So I gave it a shot.
Absolutely. Very cool. And Jennifer, you are from what school?
I'm a senior at St. Mary's Academy.
Are there any? You're all seniors, right? Or
Not all of us. Some of us are
juniors?
juniors. Most of us are seniors,
Okay.
though.
And why'd you want to be a Rose Festival princess?
Well, I actually went to Laurelhurst Elementary and Middle School, and we had a rose competition every year that we all took very seriously.
Cool.
And the Rose Festival court would try to come every year. So as a little kid, I would see them, and I just really looked up to them. And so then in high school, I also saw, our announcement assemblies, and I was just really inspired by the service and the community outreach, and I just really wanted to be a part of that group of young women that could do that.
Cool. And what's been your favorite part?
I think my favorite part has been definitely the sisterhood, and we're all very good friends, even though it's only been a couple of weeks of getting to know each other. But also just going and doing our community outreach and being excited to do everything together, no matter what we're doing. It's just always so fun, and I think that's really special about the Rose Festival.
Yeah, I would imagine that probably bonds you guys together for life. And now with social media and everything, it's so easy to stay in touch with people. That's kind of fun. You kind of have a little sisterhood now that'll
definitely. We'll be close for a long time.
Yeah. And what are your plans once this is all over, both of you?
Well, I'm going to the University of Oregon. I will be attending the University of Oregon as a first-generation student, so I'm really excited to be down in Eugene.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I plan on studying political science or business.
And you, my friend?
I'll be attending Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles, and I'll study communications with a French minor.
Oh, very nice. Okay, we're going to switch over. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
To the next two coming in here, the next two Rose Festival princesses. Princess. Oh, that's okay. I didn't hear it. And you are, my dear?
I'm Allie from David Douglas High School.
Sorry, you can't really see me. The pole's
and
in
I'm
the
a
way.
senior.
Fabulous. And why'd you want to be a princess?
I wanted to be a princess because I was also inspired by the community outreach from the past princess, Miss Tiffany Nguyen, and she was a great inspiration, and I saw her and heard her speech as well, and she was just a great person, and she was an inspiration, and I wanted to be like her as well. So the community outreach, and as well as the opportunity, the scholarship, and everything about it was super cool.
Nice. And what are your plans after all this is over?
So I'm going to be attending University of Washington next year in Seattle, and
well, that's nice, and you'll know somebody up there.
Yes, and I'm super. We're going to be rushing for a sorority, and
cool.
I hope we're going to be together because we're already really close. But
nice.
I want to be a pediatric oncologist, so that's going to be a long time.
It is.
But I'm
my
super
brother-in-law
excited.
is pediatric oncologist.
Really? That's
He's
so inspiring.
on the East Coast. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Pennsylvania.
That's always been my dream since I was 6. My mom thought I was crazy, but that's what I wanted to be.
Very cool.
Yes.
And what's been your favorite part of this whole process?
I would have to say the sisterhood. I mean, everything we do is super amazing. The community outreach, the dining etiquettes, the food, the free food, the clothing,
I know.
the
I was just
wardrobes.
telling someone the other day, if you need me to be somewhere, have free food and I will be there.
Exactly. But the fact that we're all together and we're really close within a short amount of time, and we're all accepting, we're all different, and that's what I really, really love about our sisterhood is we're all super different in many aspects, and we look all different. We look different. We're from different cultures, different schools, different regions, but we're able to be together, and we still have similarities within our differences.
Yeah, of course.
It empowers us, and I really like that about us.
Very neat. Madison, you are from what school and what grade?
I'm from Roosevelt High School, and I'm a senior.
And what are you doing after all of this loveliness is over?
After all this loveliness, I'm going to attend Concordia University and have my major be elementary education.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Why did you want to be a princess?
Kind of along the same lines as Allie, I wanted to become a princess because a couple of my friends last year ran, and both of them were amazing young women. And Cora, she was in all of my classes, and so I got to talk to her, and she was just an inspiration.
Yeah.
And so also the opportunities, I heard all about the different things that we get to do, and the community outreach and the experience, I think, is something that really was called me to it.
Yeah. Did you know what you were getting yourself into?
No. I did to some degree, but most of
someone
it,
can tell you it, but until you get into it, you don't really understand.
I knew the big events like the parades and all those things, but I didn't really think about all the awesome opportunities I would get. I kind of thought that people didn't really know, I didn't know that people wanted me to show up. I felt it was awesome to me to have people want me to be there with them. And so that was just honoring.
Yeah. That's
and
very,
humbling.
very cool. And I already asked you where you're going for college. And your favorite part sounds like kind of that, just the outreach and all that kind of stuff. Very cool. Next, please. And while they're doing that, I'm going to talk about the Regional Medical Center. Do you want that vibrant, healthy look? Medical and aesthetic skincare treatments for acne, anti-aging, rejuvenation are available at Images Medical Spa, offering top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products, including Botox for chronic migraines, chemical peels, and more. At Images Medical Spa of Adventist Health, you can afford to treat yourself because Botox is only $9 a unit. Have any questions or want to book an appointment? Call 503-815-2410. That's 815-2410, and let your inner beauty shine through with beautiful, healthy skin. So I'm talking with all the Rose Festival princesses this morning. And you, my dear, are?
I'm Stephanie from
Hello,
Madison
Stephanie.
High School. I'm a senior.
Fabulous. And why'd you want to be a princess?
First and foremost, I wanted to be a princess to be an ambassador for my amazing school that I love so much.
Ooh, that was a good rehearsed answer. You were thinking about that one, weren't you? What's been your favorite part?
Everybody's been talking about sisterhood. I'm going to talk about the wardrobe. We have really cool gear from Adidas.
Yeah, I know. I
and
noticed that when
really
the last
cute-
ones, I was like, oh, those are nice little pullovers,
Yes,
Adidas
we got
pullovers.
great stuff from Adidas and from Fred Meyer's too. I'm really excited to pull up to events looking really nice.
Yeah, you're looking fresh.
Thank you.
And yeah, you guys all match.
Yes.
Because so that's real easy to figure out who's a princess because you just look and see, oh, look, there's a whole gaggle of girls that are all dressed the same.
Exactly.
Where are you going after all this is over?
I'm going to be studying public policy at University of Oregon.
Nice. Again, go Ducks.
Yes.
There's a lot of Beaver fans around here, but. And you, my dear, are?
I'm Amaya. I'm a junior at Franklin High School.
A junior.
Yes.
Nice. Now, and I'm not saying that you're not going to win, but if you are not crowned queen, can you do this again, or is this it?
No, this is it.
This is it.
Yes.
So you can't try again next year.
No.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Then you get to enjoy your senior year a little bit differently than
That's
the rest
very
of them
true.
do. Yeah. Why'd you want to be a princess?
I wanted to be a princess because of the community outreach and by representing my school, just like Stephanie said. It's really a once in a lifetime opportunity, and I'm so grateful to be able to represent my school and talk to so many different people in different fields. It's really awesome.
Cool. What's been your favorite part?
Definitely the training, the dining etiquette, the media training.
Isn't that interesting? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are still etiquette schools out there, but they're very few and far between. But that used to be like a thing. Like people would teach you how to dine properly.
Yeah, and it's nice to know at a young age too, because when we are of age and we get to the fancy dinners,
Yeah.
we know exactly what
How to
fork to
be.
eat with.
Yeah. And what all those plates are for.
Yeah.
And how to put your napkin in your lap and all those
Right.
things. Yeah. And where are you going after all this is done?
I want to go to a 4-year university once I'm
I
finished
guess
with.
because you still have a senior year.
Yeah, once I'm finished with high school. I plan to go into veterinary medicine, but I want to major in a science. So
Neat. Okay. Well, thanks, girls.
thank you.
Yeah. Trying to get them in and out of here. How many more are left?
There's 2 more pairs.
2 more people after you two? 2 more. Oh, 2 more pairs. Okay. All right. We're getting through it. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. And you are?
My name is Anna Keene. I'm a senior at Wilson High School.
Fabulous. And you wanted to be a princess because why?
So I wanted to be a princess because Wilson is a very non-diverse school, and as a minority figure, I want to use my platform as princess to show other students that they can also make a impact and be a leader in their community. And I think growing up, not seeing a much of a diverse community or representation in the media or in public standings, that I want to just show that the other girls who are diverse can also do so many great things.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. I would say you are a very diverse group here.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And what's been your favorite part so far?
So my favorite part about the Rose Court so far is just seeing the impact that we can make on people. I think brings smiles to just anyone. I didn't think that being a princess could just change someone's life, and I didn't think that I could even ever
Impact
in my life.
somebody.
Yes,
Yeah.
And so just seeing all the smiles that we can make, from little girls to like elders at the retirement homes, it just brings like a smile to my face every time.
I was going to ask, have you guys gone to any schools yet?
No, not yet. This is our second day.
Oh,
so-
okay. Yeah. So
Not yet.
but
Yes.
Maybe. Yeah. That's when you get the little kids are like,
Oh, yes.
Mhm. And where are you going?
So I'm going to the Clark's Honor College at the University of Oregon. I plan on majoring in business administration and marketing.
Very nice. And you are Sydney?
Yes, I am. I'm Sydney Toops from Cleveland High School, and I'm a senior there, or was. Now that I'm done.
I know. Well, you guys get to go to your graduation ceremony,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's nice. Why do you want to be a princess?
I think it was really important for me to be a princess, to kind of be a figure for girls to look up to in this court, especially. Every girl in the crowd or young boy, anybody can find themselves in each one of us.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Everyone can see a princess and be like, oh, I relate to them. I relate to them. And it's also, there's so many perks that come along with it, like our scholarship from the Randall group. That's going to help me so much in college. I don't know what I would do without it.
And speaking of, where are you going to college?
I'm going to Portland State University to study special education.
Very cool. Did I ask you what your favorite part was?
Not yet.
Okay, what's your favorite part?
Oh, that's so hard. Everything that
lot.
we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
This is for sure an experience you guys will look back on for your entire life.
Exactly. I think my favorite part is getting along with all these women so well. I was super scared about walking into this and having conflicting personalities, but we're just one big happy family already, and it's been less than a few weeks, and I'm excited to see how much we'll grow and love each other over the course of this.
So the pessimist in me says, well, it's only been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Keep it going, girls. Don't let it go south. Very cool. Well, congratulations. And
Thank you.
We'll get you guys out of here, and we'll get the next couple in here. I see your bus is pulled into the parking lot now. He's like, hey, we got to get going here soon. Hello. And you are?
My name is Mariamo Abdullahi from Benson High School, senior.
Thank you. Thank you for knowing what I was going to ask. What's been your favorite part of being a princess?
For me, it's going to the retirement homes, but all the stuffs we have been doing has been great. You know, we went there, we served cookies, gave them some coffee. And
they are always so appreciative of having outside visitors, for sure.
They were really great.
Yeah.
They were so, they gave us their time, and they were like sharing their stories.
I was gonna say, when you go and you sit down with someone in a senior home, they have so much history.
They do.
Yeah,
and it was
it's
really beautiful to listen to them and share our story with them. They were like, you guys all looked professionals and you did your speech perfect. It was really nice. I really want to go back. I hope we get to do something like that again.
And why did you want to be a princess?
I wanted to be a role model to my siblings and other kids out there, because I really, my first time knowing about the Rose Festival was my junior year at Benson. And when I saw it for the first time, I was like, this is cool. I want to try it. I want to learn about this culture and all this stuff that they bring girls together and teach them how to be professionals and how to do outreach out there and work with all these wonderful people. And I was like, this is the opportunity I should take. And
for sure,
I love volunteering, being around people. So I was like, this is going to be a great thing for me to do, my senior year. So I would try it, and I did.
And now here you are.
Yeah, it has been a great journey for me.
And for sure, you guys will have all these lessons. Like, you will carry those with you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
And, did I ask where you were going after this? Where are you going after this?
I want to go to community college, Portland Community College, to study pediatrician.
Nice.
Yeah.
To get your kind of general education classes out of the way.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
Yeah.
And you, my dear?
I'm Maya. I'm a junior from Westview High School, but I represent Metro West.
Okay, so are you the one from the Hillsborough area, like that side?
Yes.
Is that right? Because last year, is she the first? Washington County, thank you. Yes. Is she, did you have one last year? You did. Last year was the first year.
No, 2009 was the first
Oh, 2000. Oh, I don't know why I was thinking about that earlier. Like, wait, wasn't there somebody? Okay. Hi, you're from Washington County. You're from our neighboring county. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
So you're a junior at Westview. And why did you want to be a princess?
I wanted to be a princess because I actually knew Miss Grace, who was the queen 2 years ago, and she was such an inspirational figure to me. She was so kind, and she's just an amazing woman, and I knew that she was the queen, and she just told me about all the amazing things she got to do, and she really encouraged me to apply, and so I did for Grace, and I'm just so thankful that I have this opportunity.
Yeah. What's been your favorite part?
Just like the other girls said, just being with with these other girls, and it's just such a big part of my life right now, because when we go home, I only get to spend like a couple hours with my parents. Then we come back and we're with these amazing girls, and they're all so inspirational. And we've been together for like 2 days, but I feel like we've known each other for years at this point.
When this is all over, I imagine there's going to be a little bit of a letdown. Like, you guys have spent so much time together and been working, like, going down the same path. Once it's all over, there's going to be like a little part of your life that's missing.
Definitely. Yeah. I think like right now we depend on each other so much in terms of like emotional support and like physical support, and just having that removed. I definitely think it'll be hard, but we keep in contact all the time.
Well, it's so like I said, it's so easy now.
Definitely.
When I was in high school, we just had phones and the mail. We didn't even have email. All right. Well, thank you. And I'm not going to ask you where you're going after this because you still have another year to figure that out.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we have the last two coming in, right? Yes. The last two. Fabulous. I'm working right on time right now. Talking with the Rose Festival Princesses. And you are?
I'm Caitlin McCabe.
From?
Westland High School. So I'm from the Metro East area.
Aha. And you are what grade?
I'm a junior.
Oh, another junior. What made you want to be a princess?
So my father grew up in Portland. He actually graduated from Benson Polytechnic. And so growing up, I always heard about the Rose Festival and all the things about it. And so that really piqued my interest. But I think the biggest thing for me was the idea of being a role model for other people, especially showing people that a princess doesn't have to be someone who gets rescued from a castle or damsel in distress.
Sure.
They can be whatever they want. Like, for example, I'm in track and field. I do shot put and discus.
Nice.
And I do weight training for those things.
Awesome.
And that's normally what you don't think of a princess doing every morning. And so I think that showing girls that it's whatever you can love science, you can love to be a nerd or do things like that. It's whatever you want to be. It's being a good person and being kind to others is what makes you a princess. And showing people that, I think, would be a really great opportunity.
Awesome. And your favorite part has been?
My favorite part has been being able to make an impact on others. We were told a story about the bucket and the dipper during orientation, and the idea is that everyone has an invisible bucket, and you can either fill that bucket or you can take out of that depending on how you talk to them and interact with them. And when we have about 20,000 interactions with people every single day.
Wow.
And so being part of the Rose Festival, that's really our job, is to help other people and make an impact. And just yesterday, we were able to go to a retirement center and just seeing the smiles on the residents' faces and how happy they were to speak with us. And we got to learn from them. And it just made, afterwards, I just felt so energized and so great talking to them. And that's be the best job in the world, is to make people happy.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you are the last person that I'm talking to, and your name is?
My name is Kiara. I go to Park Rose High School, and I'm a senior.
I just was at a dance competition at Park Rose High School. That's a beautiful high school.
Yeah.
I've not been to the other ones, but I have been to Park Rose. Yeah. And you wanted to be a princess because?
I wanted to be a princess because I remember growing up and seeing the princesses in the parade, but I never really knew too much about it until like last year when one of my friends ran for David Douglas. Princess Allie mentioned her Tiffany Wynn, and also the princess from my school last year, Mayrani Cervantes. Just hearing their stories and everything they experienced through this program, it's so much more than just, winning and putting a crown on in front of your whole school. It's meeting these girls, learning dining etiquette, learning what to do in an interview, just things that the bucket and the dipper thing, it's just life lessons that we'll carry for the rest of our life.
Yeah, and that's like learning how to do an interview. I mean, because I'm interviewing you now, or a job interview, or an interview for a board of directors. I mean, there's a lot of different things that applies to, for
It is
sure.
so much to learn, and even just learning about Portland's history too. I'm aware of so much more now, I feel like.
Oh yeah, I'll bet. What's been your favorite part?
My favorite part, it's hard to nail it down. It's similar to what all the other girls have said, meeting the girls, and I think it's probably early mornings, because early mornings I'm very independent and on my own, but being forced around all these other girls and talking right away, it starts your morning well, and these days seem really full with all of the girls.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah, it's great.
And you said you're a senior, right?
Yes.
So what are your plans?
So my plans recently have changed. I'm going to sign with Clackamas Community College to do track and field there for 2 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I hope to do that for 2 years and then possibly transfer to Washington State to pursue veterinary medicine.
Very nice. Leslie, did you want to pop in front of the microphone again real quick? Certainly. I don't know. Is there anything else we need to talk about? So we were talking with all the Rose. Thanks, girls, for all of you way back there in the room.
So I think just a couple other things. I would encourage everyone to come up to Portland and visit the festival at some point during the 3 weeks of fun. And one of these young women will be crowned the new queen in a few short weeks. They've got a lot of exciting opportunities in front of them, about 100 visits in 5 weeks. And we'll be going to Pendleton on the 15th of May. They come to the Pendleton Roundup and Happy Canyon Courts come to Portland.
Wow.
And we tour them around Portland. And then we go to Pendleton and they show us the town, and the girls will get to ride horses, and
so fun.
So much fun. So they have a great schedule. Miss Patty, who's here with us, put together a wonderful array of visits for them.
Do you go all over the state, or like do you go down south?
Well, the farthest south we go is Salem.
Okay.
So they'll go to Salem, hopefully get to meet the governor. And then we do a little bit over in Clark County. And so basically it's the metro area.
I suppose it's not Miss Oregon pageant. It's not like they're representing the whole state.
No, and it's not a pageant.
Well, yeah, sure, I shouldn't say that. Yes.
So, but they do they do get around the metro area, Clark County. We'll go over to Pendleton. We do this coast run, and then they go to Salem. So a lot of learning, as Kiara said, learning a lot about Portland and the state of Oregon, that things that they're not taught.
Yeah, and maybe visiting places they haven't been before.
Exactly.
I feel like we're close enough to Portland that it's it's an easier drive than like going to Pendleton, for example, because I think that's 4 hours, 5 hours.
It's about 4-hour drive.
Very cool. Well, thanks for shoving all of them in here today.
No, it's our pleasure. We love coming down to Tillamook
Yeah.
and being on the radio, and the girls did a great job this morning being interviewed. So thank you so much for the opportunity.
Welcome. Yeah. Let's see. Monday we'll have Commissioner candidate Aaron Poulter here. Tapa's latest show opens this weekend at the Barn Theater over by Les Schwab. The play follows an older woman with Alzheimer's who is transitioning her life into a care facility. It is a heartwarming love story, comedy, and drama all wrapped into one. They have shows tonight and tomorrow at 7 and Sunday at 2. Tickets are $15 at Diamond Art Jewelers, 842-7940, or at the door. Master Gardeners is having their annual plant sale tomorrow from 9 to 2 at the fairgrounds. They'll have a variety of garden plants, including tomatoes, vegetables, perennials, native plants, house plants, and shrubs. There's a free Cinco de Mayo event being held at 2nd Street Plaza tomorrow from 12 to 6. They'll have dollar tacos, a bouncy house, mechanical bull, raffle prizes, and more. And then the Chamber is holding a Cinco de Mayo party at Pacific Restaurant tomorrow night from 5 to 8. It includes an all-you-can-eat Mexican food buffet, 30 different types of tequila, and fun. Tickets are $20 each, available at the Chamber. And don't forget, the Care Bowl-a-thon is tomorrow, starting at noon. And happy birthday to Nicole Crossley. Thanks again, ladies, for coming in this morning. And thank you, Tillamook, for listening.